Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video where we play with Czechoslovakia. And we tried to outstand the German attack and miserably failed, actually. They pushed us back. We actually capitulated. I, however, was able to train up 8 fresh divisions. And at the moment we are still holding the little bit of my country which is still left, which is still not a lot. Still trying to keep holding my capital. Poland is still in play, which is nice to see. The French are not really helpful. Well, kind of are. They're pushing back the Italians in the south, or actually holding the attack against the Italians in the south. They pushed into Germany twice, 2 or 3 times, and then now they are being pushed back to the Maginot Line and just holding the Maginot Line. There are a couple of allied troops over here. There used to be anyways. Nope, they actually withdrew all their forces again. Well, there are a couple of British troops up here in Poland. Would be nice if they could come south, but I'm still counting as capitulated. Yes, I do, so I can't set any other national focus. And at the moment I just retook 2 provinces actually from Hungary, this one and this one, which is not going to help me a lot at the moment, but at some point it might will. I'm still using my close air support. Whatever fighters I have left I'm using to do some ground strikes, close air support strikes. I don't know how long I will be able to hold on to this. For the moment the Germans don't seem to be really focusing on me. They cancelled their land lease. Yeah, I can't blame them. I can't really blame them. I should have quite a lot of materials actually. And not a super lot, but I have a few. I'm not producing any more weapons, so there's no point on training up some more divisions. I guess I don't have any military factories in that territory. Nah, not just a civilian factory. Just a couple of civilian factories. Yeah, I don't have any more military factories, so I'm not producing anything anymore. Some Romanian and some Polish troops, some British troops actually have arrived. If you would like to attack over here, that would actually be pretty beautiful. The German Reich has called Yugoslavia. Sure. That's not really good. Yugoslavia has actually joined the Axis. That's pretty unfortunate. They're pretty far away from my territory still. But I don't think it's in the cards for the Allies to hold on much longer though. Okay, the French have lost to Toulouse in the south. Still holding Strasbourg at least. Lost a province up here though as well. If the Americans don't decide to join... Sorry about that. Ouch, that actually hurt. If the Americans don't decide to join us rather soon, we have a problem here. We actually have a big problem then. Limited intervention. Oh, Yugoslavia Confederation is at war with Yugoslavia. Really? That's the democratic part. That's interesting. They probably will join the Allies. Ooh, that's going to be nice. That's a nice little Mediterranean harbor for the Allies. Greek is part of the Allies already? No, not yet. Not yet. And I would really wish the Germans would focus all their efforts somewhere else and I could start to push somewhere. I mean, they don't have a lot of troops up here. Waiting till he is gone. If I try to attack here, will that help? Well, there is another division walking into this province. Not really. Let's see how that works out. If you could join the attack, United Kingdom, Poland, and Romania, and France actually as well. Would be beautiful if you would do that. But no, nobody is trying to actually help me at all whatsoever. So yeah, H it. Don't waste the material. Also, you are crappy divisions. You're not even trained, you're still green. Which is also not really helpful. It would be so nice if somebody decides to do something here from the Allied point of view. Still holding Danzig, which is interesting. Poland is probably also pretty close towards capitulation by now. Oh yeah, they are. But because the United Kingdom is in this war, they will not be able to do anything about that. which is actually pretty nice. 42, 40. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna accept that. 114 days, yeah, makes my troops a bit stronger. And the Germans actually decide to attack again, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping they would not focusing on me anymore. Would have been much nicer to me. Actually, can I redraw the line to here? So I just use my province and I don't stand in Romanian territory. It means actually I can probably have a few provinces stacked with 2 of my troops, which would be kind of nice. I do need support quite a lot, to be honest. I don't know where to get that from. Yugoslavian troops have are allowed to move through my territory. Did you join the Axis allies? You're not yet in the allies. However, you have a lot of divisions, even some Soviet divisions. Interesting. Interesting. If you would allow the Soviets to march through... let's join the allies, there we go. If you would allow the Soviets to march through your territory, that would probably help you even more. That doesn't really help me right now. Yeah. Merge the wars, that's okay. That doesn't really help me either. Let's get some decryption and encryption going. That might help me to the point where I can withstand. I'm proud that I have not been wiped out completely off the map yet. And actually managed to regain a couple of divisions. We'll see where that will lead us. Of course, I still can't choose any national focus because I still count as capitulated. But I still have the control of my troops. Oh, there is a US division in here on Malta. Does that mean you're finally getting closer to joining the Allies? That would be beautiful. Request land lease, that doesn't really help. Request troop, I can't request troops. Request a land lease, will you give me some infantry equipment? No, you will not accept. You will not accept my request for infantry equipment. How about the UK? Will you send me some infantry equipment? Request a land lease. Some infantry equipment? They will not accept. That's unfortunate. I still have a surplus of 5.2k, which is cool. Uh-oh, France is losing a lot of territory. Still holding Strasbourg and Mulhouse, which the funny thing is, the Geneva airport in Switzerland is actually in Mulhouse. No, not Geneva. Geneva's down here. The Basel airport is actually on French territory. It's a very small airport. But hey, they have at least one. Where I live, there is no airport. Well, where I live, the airport would need to be on a mountainside, so I guess that's something that's not going to happen. Can you two guys kick out the guy over here in this land fort? Just added another division there, which has no organization though. I'll let the attack go for a moment here. Let's see if they send a 3rd division in there. I think they will. Oh, I have no organization left, so you guys stop. Regain your organization. I mean, okay. I was going to say, I mean, in here is just one infantry division, and they just added a medium tank division to that province. Ugh, and they're attacking all around in the south. At least. Come on, allies. You need to push. And we have lost the Mediterranean harbor down here in the south. I think that's Split somewhere over here, right? Or is Split over? No, Split is up there. Okay. I don't know then what those two harbors are. This is Montenegro and Dalmatia. So that's not helping me. However, the allies have landed near Tirana. I think this is Thessaloniki, right? Not 100% sure. If the Greeks would join the allies now would also be a good point in time to do that. And, well, perfect would be if the US would join. And if Spain decides to really join the Axis and goes into the war, France is gone. They have no troops on the Spanish border. Yeah, you're doing kind of okay-ish. Japan has not joined the Axis yet, which is beautiful and interesting at the same time. So that means Japan doesn't need to be invaded by us to actually end this war. The fall of Paris. France has capitulated. That is not good. Not good at all. I mean, the Benelux are still not in the war, which is good for them, which doesn't really help me. The UK has just a couple of garrison troops in the UK. I don't know where they have sent all their troops. A lot of them are in the Mediterranean Sea. If you decide to land here and fall into the back of those guys, would be beautiful if you could do that, but you probably are not doing that. I mean, France, Free France still has some troops down here. Should be able to clean up the last of the Italian remembrance. Oh yeah, try to do a naval invasion if you have troops on land. You're such idiots. Just move around here. AI at its finest. I mean, at the moment I have strong enough troops to at least hold my borders. But I have no chance of pushing out. I'm not producing any weaponry, just losing weapons. It's a losing battle here. You push them back to the river. I think that's the river. Either Volga or Nationalist France declares war on France. Okay. They got this territory up here. They got Vichy France. Rudolf Hess dies while being intercepted by fighters from the Royal Air Force. His mission remains a secret, though. Nobody knows what he was doing up there. Just hold. Yeah, they're not gonna hold that. Please. I'm holding all the attacks here right now. All my defenses are green. Yeah. Free France help. Yeah, we're gonna accept that. Not that I can do anything about it. But Vichy France is a thing now. Poland is still in existence, which is nice. They're working on the naval air effort. I think the Germans are kind of locked until Poland capitulates for their national focus. Let me just check here. The Sudeten... French Czechoslovakia, first demand the Sudetenland. Owns the Sudetenland, which they still don't do. I still own the southern Slovakia, so that's blocked. So they can't really go down this route over here. So they can't befriend Poland anymore, which they could still do down here. Fate of Yugoslavia, demands Slovenia. Improve national spirit. Befriend Denmark. Well, they still could go to war with Scandinavia, I think. But at the moment they're doing the air effort thingy. It's the Soviet doing transformation of nature. Gives them more industry and stuff. I just don't have the troops or the troop strength to break out over here. And I'm still counted as capitulated, so I can't choose any of my national focuses. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, that's Free France. There we are. Capitulated. If the US would like to join the Allies, that would just be so beautiful. Just ask for... They actually have some volunteer troops. On the Romanian border, actually. Looks like it. Yep, there they are. I'm just holding this bulge, the last bit of my territory. East Slovakia. Which is still there. This is Stanislovo. That's all good. Kharkov. East Slovakia. That would be Western Slovakia. Southern Slovakia. Yeah, there's 3 provinces with which the Germans need to actually finish their war. Goal. Bratislava is up here, is West Slovakia. This is the Sudetenland. And then here we have Bohemia, which I would really like to regain. I would like to regain my territory, but yeah, at the moment the only thing I'm doing is holding the defense. I had 2 divisions, they will never be able to crush those 4 divisions in here. I mean, if I tell you 2 guys to go in here, multiple angles, hopefully the allies will join in at some point. The moment they don't, I let you fight for a little while. Just to annoy the Germans a little bit. Hoping that the allies actually will come and actually fight here. Well, now they won't because they are under attack. Romania lost another province up there. Yugoslavia is holding on, sort of. Oh no, they lost this part here. That's German territory now. The democratic Yugoslavia will probably capitulate rather soon, and then I don't think it takes Romania much longer to actually capitulate as well. There would be just 1 division in this province, but I just cannot... I can't get into the fight. At least we get some training done. Our troops are no longer green, or most of our troops are no longer green. The defense is going pretty okay-ish. It would be nice if the UK had more troops to spend on the German fronts. But now they actually probably need to be aware of naval invasions from the Germans. Germans still haven't shown any interest in the Benelux region, which is interesting. You have a foothold down here in Albania. Just send your troops in there. No, you have to try... Oh, actually, never mind. What is that? British Malaya has landed some troops in near Split. So they have another beachhead over here. But you could move your troops in here and you would be all good. Yeah, I don't have any ships. Otherwise, I would like to get military access to through Sofia and Greece, and then just move my troops in here and roll up the back. Open a second front in Tirana in Albania in order to mess with the Germans a bit. I don't know what else I can say about that. I don't know what else I can do. With my 8 divisions I can definitely do nothing up here. Only thing I'm doing right now is trying to... Okay, they're actually gonna lose this province over here. The Allies, Polish divisions and the French tank division, nope, they failed to do so. Which means my front has been extended by a little bit. Actually, let's try to help here. We might be able to regain that right now. There are enough troops in here, so you could probably do that. So they are occupied and cannot start to attack to reinforce this province. It's 80% now. Well, we might be able to regain this territory. The American infantry divisions fighting here are pretty strong. My attack actually failed on this province, which is not really surprising, but what else can you do? And yep, I have retaken that one. I'll lose it again immediately because nobody is moving in here, so yeah. Move back in, try to hold it, and then move back out, because you will be pushed back any second now. I'm holding the bulge here, that's at least something. I mean, Poland is getting slowly but surely crushed. I still hold Königsberg and Danzig, which is good. 2 important harbors, but let me see, how close is... Whoops, no, that's the wrong thing. The wrong screen. How close is Poland towards capitulation? 7%. So I guess if they lose Königsberg or Danzig, Poland probably will capitulate. Which then means a ton of troops are going... and no longer be on my board, on my front, which will be not very good for me. I'm gonna upgrade this one as well, and then I probably need to go, even if it's 2 years ahead of time, for the anti-tank tech. Then we get at least some piercing against the German tanks here on the front, because that's the problem. I completely misbuilt my divisions. I do have no armor penetration. I did not have any armor penetration whatsoever, except for one light tank division, which we cannot build up because we are missing a ton of tanks. So yeah, there we go. We also have lost all our planes. Right. No, we still have a couple of planes in the air, the flying missions. Probably doing some damage to the Germans in the area over here. Hopefully doing some damage to the Germans in the area over here. What level is this land fort, by the way? It's level 3. By the way, are we still building that up? We are actually building a civilian factory, which is... Nyeh. Could you change that over to build up land forts again? Level 6. Maybe build one in here as well. Maybe build one in here as well. Upgrade those. Upgrade those land forts. Maybe build a level 10 in the middle here as well. Just so we can see. This one won't be built because it's under attack. If a province is under attack, all the construction in this province stops, by the way, if you didn't know that already. That's what's happening there. Nope. It's still just one British division in this harbor. Nobody has bothered to reinforce this area. Sometimes I really don't like the AI logics. For example, it would make a lot of sense if you would have just... Where are you sending all your divisions, by the way, buddy? I know you're controlling Gibraltar, so you can move your troops through here, but where are you gonna send them? Sending them over to the US? Really? That would not make a lot of sense whatsoever. But it looks like you do. What does the US... Oh, okay, that's just 2 destroyers. Japanese diplomats in Berlin. Yeah, that's something I need. Japan joins the Axis. It's not like we haven't had enough to struggle with that. USA still hasn't joined the Allies. I mean, if we can hold on until the US really joins the Allies, we probably manage to regain our territory. But I don't think before... We can't do anything before that happens. I mean, if Poland capitulates, we don't even have enough troops to surround our whole border with divisions. If Poland capitulates, we have this front here, which I cannot really deal with. Nope, I said I need to go ahead of time research for anti-tank stuff. So we can at least pierce some of the German tanks. At the moment we are holding our defenses here again. No bunkers. There are some bunkers up here which are doing their job. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. It's really tough to try to stay alive against the German onslaught with Czechoslovakia if you don't give them the Sudetenland, it seems like it. I have never tried it before, so I don't know if we would give them the Sudetenland and have just like a fallback line behind it. They would leave us alone for a little bit, and if we would not have chosen historical AI, that probably would also be something different. But in this way, we are just trying to hold on by our teeth to the little bit of land we have left. We don't have a central government actually, because we still can't as capitulated. But we have 8 divisions which try to give him hell. Hopefully, they'll do so for a little longer. So anyway, guys. Thanks for watching. Like always, if you want, you can subscribe to my channel or hit the like button. Links to my social media accounts are also in the video description if you want to follow me over there. And like always, one more time, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.